Welcome back, language enthusiasts, and welcome back to Ride and Learn with Isang. Ever felt like you're cracking a secret code with English tenses? Fear not, because today we're plunging back into the world of English grammar together. Whether you're new to the journey or returning for more linguistic adventures, get ready to unravel the mystery of tenses in a fun and engaging way. Oh, a big shout out to our requester at Fantastic 4 Jokes 6017 for sparking this discussion. Your support keeps us going, so buckle up and let's dive into this enlightening and entertaining journey of understanding English tenses. Number 1, understand the basic structure. Know the basic structure for each tense, including the use of auxiliary verbs. Example, be, have, do, and the addition of ing or ed to verbs. Imagine you're building a house. Just as a house needs a strong foundation, English tenses rely on basic structures. For instance, the past tense often involves adding ed to verbs, like walked or talked, while the present continuous uses be verbs, am, is, are, along with ing verbs, like am walking or is talking. Number 2, practice with examples. Use real-life examples to understand how each tense is used in context. This can help you remember when to use each tense correctly. Picture yourself ordering coffee at a cafe. You might say, I am drinking coffee right now, or yesterday I drank coffee. Real-life examples like this help cement the context in which tense is used. Number 3, associate tenses with specific situations. Associate each tense with specific situations or time frames. For example, present simple for routines, present continuous for actions happening now, past simple for completed actions in the past, etc. Think of a day in your life. You wake up, make breakfast, and then you might say, I am eating breakfast, or I ate breakfast. Each tense fits a specific time frame or situation in your daily routine. Number 4, create flashcards. Create flashcards with example sentences for each tense. Review them regularly to reinforce your memory. Imagine creating flashcards with sentences like, she plays tennis every Saturday, or they were watching a movie last night. Flashcards make learning memorable and efficient. Number 5, use mnemonic devices. Create mnemonic devices or visual aids to help remember the rules for each tense. For example, you could use a timeline to visualize the different time frames associated with each tense. Visualize a timeline stretching from past to future. Each tense has its places on this timeline. For example, present simple resides in the now. Past simple is a step back, and future simple points forward. This mental image can aid in remembering the temporal nuances of each tense. Number 6, practice regularly. Practice using tenses in speaking and writing regularly. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with using them correctly. Envision yourself writing short stories or journal entries regularly. By incorporating different tenses in your writing, you gradually become more adept at recognizing and using them correctly. Number 7, focus on common irregular verbs. Memorize common irregular verbs and their past tense and past participle forms. These verbs often don't follow regular patterns, so knowing them can help you use past tenses correctly. Picture a list of irregular verbs like go, went, gone, or eat, ate, eaten. Memorizing these irregularities is like unlocking secret codes to mastering past tenses. Number 8, pay attention to context. Pay attention to the context of a sentence to determine which tense is appropriate. Sometimes, The choice of tense depends on the specific situation or the speaker's intention. Imagine a conversation between friends. If someone says, I am going to the gym tomorrow, the context indicates a future event. But if they say, I went to the gym yesterday, it's clearly in the past. Context clues like this guide your choice of tense. Number 9, read and listen to English. Exposure to English through reading books, listening to podcasts, or watching movies and TV shows can help you become familiar with how different tenses are used naturally in conversation and writing. Visualize yourself reading a novel or listening to podcasts. Through exposure to various tenses in natural language settings, you absorb their usage intuitively, much like learning a melody by ear. Number 10, seek feedback. Ask for feedback from teachers, tutors, or native speakers to identify any mistakes you might be making with tenses and learn from them. Envision asking a teacher or native speaker for feedback on a piece of writing. Their guidance helps you pinpoint any tense-related errors and provides invaluable insights for improvement. Present simple, used for habitual actions or general truths. Often used with adverbs of frequency like always, usually, sometimes, etc. Subject plus base form of the verb. I am always go to the gym in the morning. Actually, it's I always go to the gym in the morning. Present simple is used for habitual actions. Am is not needed here. Present continuous, used for actions happening right now or around now. Subject plus to be. Am is are plus present participle, ing form of the verb. She works on her project right now. Oh, you mean she is working on her project right now. We use is plus the present participle ing for actions happening at the moment. Present perfect, used to indicate actions that started in the past and have relevance to the present, often used with for or since to indicate duration. Subject plus has, have, plus past participle of the verb. I have went to Baguio last summer. Almost there. It's I have visited Baguio last summer. Remember, have plus the past participle, also use visited for go instead of went. Past simple, used for actions that happened at a specific time in the past, often used with time expressions like yesterday, last week, etc. Subject plus past tense of the verb. Yesterday, I was visit my grandparents. Actually, it's yesterday I visited my grandparents. We use the past simple tense for actions that happened at a specific time in the past. Past continuous, used for actions that were ongoing at a specific time in the past, often used to set the scene in a story or to describe interrupted actions. Subject plus was where plus present participle ing form of the verb. Well, I was walking to work yesterday. It starts to rain. Good effort. But it should be, while I was walking to work yesterday, it started raining. We use was verb plus the present participle ing for actions that were going in the past. Past perfect, used to indicate an action that occurred before another action in the past. Subject plus had plus past participle of the verb. By the time you called, I was already left the office. Closed. It's by the time you called, I had already left the office. We use had plus the past participle to indicate an action that occurred before another action in the past. Future simple, will, used for predictions, promises, offers, or decisions made at the moment of speaking. Subject plus will plus base form of the verb. I will be meet you at the restaurant at 7 p.m. Almost there. It's I will meet you at the restaurant at 7 p.m. We use will plus the base form of the verb for predictions or promises made at the moment of speaking. Future simple going to, used for plans, intentions or predictions based on evidence in the present. Subject plus am is are plus going to based form of the verb. I am going to will buy a new car next month. Good try. It's I am going to buy a new car next month. We use am, is, are, plus going to, plus the base form of the verb for plans or intentions based on evidence in the present. Future continuous, used for actions that will be ongoing at a specific time in the future. Subject plus will plus be plus present participle ing form of the verb. At this time tomorrow, I will be flying to Cebu. Correct the verb form. It's at this time tomorrow, I will be flying to Cebu. We use will plus be plus the present participle ing for actions that will be ongoing at a specific time in the future. Future perfect, used to indicate an action that will be completed before a certain time in the future. Subject plus will plus have plus past participle of the verb. By this time next year, I will have graduated from university. Correct! That's the future perfect tense. We use will plus have plus the past participle of the verb to indicate an action that will be completed before a certain time in the future. And there you have it, folks. Another thrilling dive into the depths of English tenses. I hope you found today's exploration both enlightening and enjoyable. Remember, the key to mastering tenses is practice, practice, practice. So, keep up the great work, and before you know it, you'll be a pro. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more language escapades, and until our next rendezvous, happy learning, my fellow language enthusiasts.